la la la.
Like cards, the Prime Minister sometimes shuffles his cabinet. Welcome to the show where you may not know it, but you should know it. On today's segment, we will be talking about the cabinet. This is so bad. You have no idea. So, let's go. Let's talk about the cabinet. No, cut. Today, I'll be doing a documentary on the cabinet. Point the screen up there. The cabinet. What is it? That's probably one of the questions that is in your mind. It's itching at you right now. Probably not. But you know what? You're going to learn about it. You're going to be an expert on the cabinet. In Canada's parliamentary system of government, the cabinet is the committee of ministers that holds executive power. So when was the cabinet formed? Well, the cabinet was formed in 1867. Upon Confederation, it adopted the British system of government. An important part of the British system is based on unwritten constitutional customs and conventions that have been adopted over hundreds of years. The practice of cabinet government is one of these unwritten customs. So where would you find the cabinet in the House of Commons? Right here. What does the cabinet do? Does it just sit around and just listen to the Prime Minister? It doesn't listen to the Prime Minister. It helps the Prime Minister. There's a whole bunch of people who are given certain jobs to do something. What does the cabinet do? The cabinet proposes new laws, then they are debated in the House of Commons. The Prime Minister and cabinet sit at the pinnacle of executive political power in Canada. They are responsible for leading the nation and deciding the direction of national public policy. So why is the cabinet necessary? A good business leader, a principal, or the editor of a newspaper does this too. They pick qualified people to do certain jobs, expect them to do their best, and then report back on what they've accomplished. The top persons, such as the Prime Minister, more than likely make the final decisions, but he or she can't possibly do all the day-to-day work by themselves. So with that being stated, the cabinet is a necessity. So how does the cabinet form our laws exactly? When a legislative proposal is made to the cabinet, it is up to the sponsoring minister to show that this principle has been met, and there are no other way to achieve the policy objectives effectively. The decision to address a matter through a bill or regulation is made by cabinet on information developed by ministers, department officials. The info should be accurate, timely, and complete. To provide it, a department should analyze the matter, engage in consultation, analyze the impact, and analyze the resources. I like to call this the AEAA. Analyze, engage, analyze, and analyze. Once these steps are complete, you must obtain cabinet approval for the bill to be drafted by the legislative section of the Department of Justice. So, how does the cabinet enforce laws? They don't. How does the cabinet interpret our laws? They propose laws, then debate about it in the House of Commons, kind of like forming the laws. They interpret them in a sense to make sense, if that makes sense to you. So how does the cabinet amend, update, and improve our laws? They control government policy. So the impact this institution has on our everyday lives. The institution impacts lives daily by determining certain laws in the country. Laws are created to ensure citizens follow rules and contribute to the community. The cabinet has a big influence on several aspects of the law. The cabinet also establishes and maintains national public policy. Some people who are in the cabinet right now are Hon Ralph Goodale, Hon Lawrence McHauley, Hon Caroline Bennett, Hon Scott Preeson, Hon Dominic LeBlanc, Hon Jody Wilson Ray Bold. A lot. So how do you become a part of this institution? To become a member of the cabinet, Prime Minister must select you. That usually means there are elected MPs. At least one senator normally belong to the party in power. Like Justin Trudeau is the PM, so he would choose the members of the cabinet. The cabinet takes responsibility for government policies. This concludes the show on You Should Know It, but don't. That concludes this segment on the cabinet. Thank you.
Met this girl late last year. She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn.